Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And tonight our question comes to us from Higher Architect. And Higher Architect asks, what are the first signs of spiritual development? And the first answer to this, the very first sign of spiritual development, is life itself. Because if you are alive, you're in a state of spiritual development. And my personal belief is that you cannot be alive and not be in a state of spiritual development. Now, where you're at in that state is another question, but you're definitely in a state of spiritual development. We all are. It is the nature of the universe. Having said that, the rest of this question, what is really meant by this question, and Higher Architect elaborates that what he really wants to know is what are the things you see, what are the things you hear. Well, unfortunately, there's not one answer to that, because the signs of spiritual development depend entirely upon where you're starting from. And each person has their own unique state of spiritual development, which is their own and depends upon their past experiences, their past lives, their mindset, their belief systems, what they will experience as they proceed on a conscious spiritual development will be individual to them. And there isn't really a single answer one can make to that. What I would say is I would think that the signs that you might look for as spiritual development are the desire to move forward with it, the feeling that you're being called to spiritual development, the feeling that you are learning things that have meaning to you and are helping you to make sense of the world you live in and to have a stronger connection with spirit. These are things I would look for, but I know it's not really what's being asked. But as to what's being asked, there is not one answer that can be made, because everyone is standing in their own place, and everyone's place is different. And so for some people, you might have a psychic opening that will bring you visions and messages. For another person, you might get intuitions and knowing. For another person, your spiritual growth might take you in a very different direction, and you might find it would have to do with empathy with other people, a oneness with nature. There could be many different things that you might experience in your path of spiritual development. And so I would say that the main sign to look for is whether you feel that you're developing. And I hope that at least helps to answer the question. And until next time, may your blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And if you like my daily vlog, tune in to Pagans Tonight on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time and catch me on the radio. Each Tuesday night we talk about the witchness of the why, examining different spiritual and existential subjects, as well as questions from the chat room, topics from the vlog, and stories out of the news. It's a wonderful time. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Check it all out at paganstonight.com and join us every night and experience our many different and interesting hosts. That's paganstonight.com. Hopefully we'll see you there.